Hello guys, this is KTB Vlogs or TBC Production here. I am back doing another video here on my vlog channel. And you see by the thumbnail and you see by the title, of course it's another another video about this guy, as I'm going to show you guys now. Yeah, we are going to be talking about Fate Fight All Die Enemies, as this episode is actually called The Drama, because it's actually more stuff actually have been happening since I had made that other video about him being exposed. And of course, the last video I done was talking about the points of why Mortal Kombat 1 isn't dying. And yeah, it has been a lot since that video, so that's who we're going to be talking about today. Alright, so yeah, it has been like, I think since that video's test today's actually, it's been, I guess, yeah, today is the 21st. So that actually has been a week ago since I had uploaded that video about Mortal Kombat 1 isn't dying. So as today is Wednesday, as you guys are watching this video, today is actually Wednesday. And what's crazy about this mess is just ridiculous of what Fate is doing. So if you guys don't know who Fate Fight or Die Enemy is, I'll give you guys a good brief synopsis of him. So Fate Fight or Die Enemies is a channel that actually has resurfaced from, as originally Fate was originally called Infinite Retro. And back then he used to hack servers and hack on people's gaming and prefer basically is the reason tried to keep the whole PC and console war going and all that, and call people stupid because they play games on consoles instead of PC. Then you realize PC is not great in that way. And basically was doing this all the way up to, I think, 2018. And somebody exposed him and basically took his whole Infinite Retro channel down. And of course, after NetherRealm Studios stopped supporting Mortal Kombat 11, because originally Rambo, Rain, and Melina were not meant to be the last characters they were meant to have in the combat pack. It was actually supposed to be like, I think six more characters, just like how the first pack had a whole bunch of, yeah, almost 9 characters, I think. So it was meant to be more characters with them. Besides that, what we were going through during that time, COVID. And what I realized, what basically how the whole I'm working about one fight, Mike, and really not, is that he jumped on the trend of MK11 after mostly as people were still playing Mortal Kombat 11 and Mortal Kombat X, because MK9 internet went to MK11. So that's the only reason why it's hardly. That's why MK9 internet went down in 2020, and MK11 took the internet server. So what is crazy about that is that he basically is tricking people, acting like he's a real Mortal Kombat fan, and you see all these uh clickbait videos of him like, I'm a real Mortal Kombat fan, Mike. No, you're not. And he originally used to play Halo and Final Fantasy. So he realized all the stuff that he said about Mortal Kombat is not true. He never played none of the other games. He even hates the games that I actually like. I mean, he hates Deadly Alliance, Deception, Armageddon, MK versus DC. I mean, the only games I actually did like, you know? And yeah, like me, as to my knowledge, seeing you pretending you're a fan is not right. You never were a fan. So that's how you know. And so all the whole mess of him saying he's a real fan, he really isn't. Look up the history of him. And that's why a lot of people kind of start seeing what he really is, because it's just stupid. I mean, like, this whole thing, what he's doing right now, he's doing this to destroy Mortal Kombat. And that's why he's trying to act like, I'm trying to make Mortal Kombat great again, Mike. How? By destroying it and hating on it and bashing on it? That's not making it a great game. And you gotta realize, in the worst video I saw, I think it was last week, is that in fact that he's trying to say how to make the perfect Mortal Kombat game, Mike. And you gotta realize, all games are not perfect. They never were. Every single Mortal Kombat game that I actually played was never perfect. Were there stuff in the game that makes the gameplay fun? Yes. Were there stuff in the game that makes it a little difficult? Yeah. As I'm looking back at MK3 and Trilogy, especially with Jade. So yeah, that's not fun. In reality, like, if you fight against Jade, you gotta be prepared to fight against her. I ain't lying about that. But how stupid he is. If you watch any of those live streams of him playing Mortal Kombat Trilogy, don't watch it. He lost 55 times. And he's sitting there trying to beat the boss characters. I think he was fighting against Goro. And if I was Scorpion, it'll make it easier for me to beat Goro by grabbing him with the spear and uppercutting him, or do my combo on him. Well, I don't know. I think in that version of Trilogy, I don't think that's unlimited runs, because it's only in the N64 version, I think. Unless it's a code you put in to get unlimited runs. But it's only an N64. That's why I prefer the N64 over the PlayStation, because you don't have to wait 5 minutes for the game to load, and and all that. So that's the only problem with that version of Mortal Kombat Trilogy, is that it loads too long, and that's the only problem. But him losing 55 times, that's the worst shit I ever saw. And you say you're a real MK fan, and you never were. You never liked those games. And you pretend like, oh, I played Mortal Kombat 1, I played Mortal Kombat 2, I played Mortal Kombat 3. No, 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 no. A real fan will notice that. A real fan, like, I am a real Mortal Kombat fan. As some people did say that in my other videos, saying I'm not a real fan. And I'm like, how the hell are you sitting here telling me that? And you're looking at this idiot, knowing the fact he really is not a fan. He never liked none of the other games. He never liked anything from Mortal Kombat. And I keep telling you guys, he was a fan of Halo and a fan of Final Fantasy. He never liked Mortal Kombat. He never liked Tekken. He never liked Killer Instinct. He never liked Soul Calibur. He never liked none of those games. He's pretending like he's liking these games for you guys to be tricked by the lies he tells. Because he lies. So, yeah, that's the little history of Fate Final Enemies, and basically as afterwards, since the release of MK1 of last year, he basically been hating on the game, bashing on people that plays the game, and mostly he was going after the skilled players, calling them shields, stands, and all that shit. course, like I said, I think it was rank first one was what the little, then then was it Brush Poet, then you had. I mean, first it started with Dynasty, but it's kind of funny how right now him and Dynasty are so close and they're supported and all that shit now because they're going to do the same thing. So you kind of see the pattern. So basically, after all that, he started going after the people that are skilled players and started hating on Mortal Kombat, calling them, saying the dumbest shit that you guys can't even comprehend. I mean, he he talking around in circles, saying the same shit over and over and over again, and try to make you be confused. And it does make you confused. Like, what the fuck? And then they can give him a direct question to answer. Yeah, are you what is your what is your problem with the Mortal Kombat game? If in this certain thing is yes or no? Don't even want to answer the question, and that's how you know he's lying because he hates on the game for nothing because he don't want to go. And the simplest thing that all the other guys keep telling him in every single so-called debate video that he makes, practice. I mean, ain't that the first thing that you will do if you get a brand new fighting game? Is to go to practice mode. Don't want to do that. And he basically has been doing this dumb shit ever since MK1's release. And right now, still hating on more combat right now, as of today. And it's stupid. So, the next thing that kind of got me, uh, basically, it was so funny. I had watched a video, a live stream from this guy named Skillender. Skillender. I think he's the Sub Zero player. I think, and I think it was right after this video that this guy named Mike Hollow that Bait basically did a so-called debate with, and basically Fate basically supports Tom Brady, MK Tom Brady, act like Tom Brady is the best YouTuber, best Mortal Kombat YouTuber, saying he's the best pro player than all the other guys and all that stuff. And you gotta realize, pros, the pro thing is not really that knowledgeable. That's what I meant to say. Because they're not really pros. Like, if you are good at playing the game, learning the combos, learning the special attacks, know the fatalities, that don't make me a pro. Like, if I know, I know Scorpion's fatality, and that makes me a pro. It makes me a pro. No, it don't make me a pro. Because I learned the fatality don't makes me a pro. I learned the combos don't make me a pro. Or like how in Mortal Kombat Trilogy, the brutalities that don't make me a pro because I know the whole button combination of the brutality. No, it don't make me a pro. So they're not pros. They're skilled players, but we can't call them pros. Like Silver Fox is a pro. He's a pro. Main is a pro at Tekken. No, he's not. All I need is Double Jin and do his 10-hit combo. But you realize in Tekken 8, it took all that away, so you can't really fucking do it no more. So that's why they making it's so weak and so dumb for the players in the game, for those kind of people. And that's why Tekken 8 is not a great game. Like I said in the video about Tekken 8, it's not a great game. Because if you took away all of that stuff from the character, it makes them weak, makes them worse, and fucked up. So that don't make you a pro, because technically stuff that made the character strong, nerf them, is not a good thing because it makes it worse. If you just kept it like it was from the Jump Street, it wouldn't be bad. Because you look at Tekken 5 and look at Tekken 6. Tekken 5, everybody was so strong. And only one that was weak was Jin. Regular Jin. And the only reason in Tekken 5 that I picked Double Jin, because Double Jin had the original Tekken 3 Jin combos. So that's why I liked about Tekken 5 Double Jin, because he was strong, OP, yeah, OP, and great to use. And when you get to Tekken 6, they took away a lot of some of his moves got nerfed. And only reason why he was still great in Tekken 6 because he still had his original combos that I love to do with him. Like the Hell Scraper, Laser Cannon. All that is what known for regular Jin from Tekken 3. So when you look at Tekken 3, Tekken 4, that was the only thing that saved Jin in Tekken 4 was his laser cannon combo. That was the only thing that saved Jin in Tekken 4. Tekken 5, he was so nerfed. Messed up. Yeah, he gave him new extra moves. Same with 6, they gave him a couple of new extra moves. But he should stay like Tekken 3. But that's why Devil Jin takes that spot, because it made him strong. It makes him OP, because that's the original Jin from that time. So that's what I like about that. But as a Tekken 8, horrible. So messed up. And that's why I prefer Devil Jin from Tekken. I guess you could say Tekken 6 and Tekken Tag, because he still played the same. But in those games, I think they were giving him like most of the angel moves in the game, and that's what they did. And that's all they done in Tekken 6. I mean, not Tekken, yeah, Tekken 6 and Tekken Tag 2. And Tekken 7, it was the same thing. They tried to combine two moves that he did, like his dragon uppercut and all that stuff, and basically just messed up the moves completely. Because it started with Jin, then it started with Heihachi, then down the line, a lot of characters' moves got replaced, removed, nerfed. It's just crazy. But Main says it's a great thing that their moves are the microtransactions are the greatest thing in the world, and the frame that is perfect. And that's the greatest thing about being a Tekken player. No, it's not. Oh my god. I mean, how are you gonna sit here and say that shit? So that's why, like I said about Tekken 8, it's not a great game. It never was. That's why all these guys are, oh my god, it's amazing. It's the best game in the world. No, it's not. So when you look at that and you realize that's so fake, because they're praising Tekken but hate Mortal Kombat. But it's funny, all those guys that were praising Mortal Kombat are now playing Tekken. And now Tekken's the best game right now. And watch when the new Dragon Ball Z game comes out, and these same exact guys are going to be praising that. Watch. And you going, Tekken dead. Tekken is dead. I'm going to go put Dragon Ball Z down. I don't know what it's going to be called for Dragon Ball Z. I know it probably would be called Budokai Tenkaichi, because it's in America, that's our term. Because it's Spark Zero in the other country, because it's the Japanese name. So this probably will be called Budokai Tenkaichi. But watch, that's what they're gonna do. That's what they're actually gonna do. And yeah. So back to what I was saying about Skill Ender. Uh, Yeah, I watched his video of him live stream with Fate, and this was right after the video with Mike Hollow that Mike Hollow did with Fate, and Fate did a live stream of him, and Mike Hollow did a live stream as well. So people actually were watching both of them at the same time. And Skillender did a live stream after that live stream. And so as I realized, I didn't know this would happen because it's kind of strange because it was like 2 weeks after that whole live stream with Mike Hollow, then all of a sudden here come Fate making a whole bunch of hate videos on those two guys. And I'm like, what happened? Like, I'm thinking like, what the hell happened? Then this is the same thing with Bruce Poet, is that he did the same exact thing to him because Bruce asked you like, like, I don't know, like 1,000 times, like, why am I a shield? Why am I a shield? Then you got this gay ass jaded rabbit in the chat. It's Western agenda to LGBT community. And Dave Zasloff is the reason Warner Brothers are supporting that community. Then I realized, aren't you part of that shit? And that would make me laugh because I'm like, aren't you part of that dumb shit? And Fate supports shit like that too. Cause I think because he called in the live in the live stream he called Skillender a cupcake, and that term means gay. So in reality, damn, you know what Fate supports, and how ironically, why would you have Jaded Rabbit in your live stream if that's who you support? So Katana, so calling Melina and Tanya gay, I guess that's basically that's their saying they're supporting LGBT, but in reality, it really never happened because it didn't. That shit had me laughing. I'm like, yeah, you support that shit, and you have a person in your live stream basically is that shit. Like I said, that video was funny too. Like I said, the Brush Poet video, that shit was funny. He's sitting there telling me, "Why am I a shield? Why am I a shield?" And then he keeps saying the same shit. Perception, Mike. At the target tweet, Mike. Kept saying the same thing over and over and over again. Like, what does it have to do with Tanya? What does it have to do with Melina? What does it have to do with Dynasty? He brought Dynasty, brought up Losty Girl. I'm like, what the fuck does it have to do with any of them? Then gonna say it's favoritism, Mike. Favoritism, Mike. They only support those guys, Mike. That crap was stupid. Like I said, if you watch that video on here on this channel right now, that you will have a fun time because that shit had me laughing. But if I was watching the Skillender one, oh my god! Right now on this channel, you guys gonna have a blast because that shit was like, go watch it right now because that had me rolling. Like I was busting out laughing. Like you sitting here not even answering the guy's question. He's basically talking about blocking, overhead attacks, talking about the defenses you can do in the game, all that stuff, and he's sitting here not answering his question. That tells you straight up that you don't even want to learn or practice the moves in the game. And that's what's weird about this shit. That's what he did. He didn't want to learn the moves. He didn't want to learn the attacks, and because he gets mad because people are doing 10 hit combos or 12 hit combos with the characters, and it's maximum damage on me, Mike. It's ridiculous, Mike. I can't block, Mike. But that's what you're supposed to be doing. Defense. Their offense and defense. Then once they get, if they lose their defense, and you're now the offense. And that's what it is. Cause and effect. They're causing the cause, and you have to give them the effect. So if they defense is off, now you got the offense. You don't know anything. And I mean, I was laughing my ass off. Like, and I mean, yeah, the guy called him stupid, dumb, and all that, but it's true because you're not learning anything. If you sitting here hating on people doing combos in a game, that is just sad. I mean, and then what's so weird? They even said, "Okay, why are you doing the same? Why are you not doing the same crap about Tekken 8? Because in that game, you cannot fucking yeah, we're not in Killer Instinct. We can't do combo breaker every time because Tekken doesn't even have none of that. I mean, once you get hit in a fucking combo, is it? If it whiffs, if you can manage to get out of it, but in reality, there is no darn defense in that because you can't get out of no 10-hit combo. Trust me. No wonder why they removing all those combos because they don't want people to do them. That's why. It's sad, right? They want you to do all the little sample combos. Sample combos are not great to do, no way. They're just stupid. That's why they took away all the good combos and messed them up. That's why, like, Hell Scraper from Double Jin was removed in Tekken 7. That's why his back triangle X combos moved. That's why his 3-ring circus combos messed up in Tekken 8. That's why a lot of stuff that he did is all gone. It's just bad. And to remove all those good 10-hit combos with Double Jin, all those are gone. Just stupid as fuck. Now that's what makes it so. That's why they try and do that to these dumb people that wants to play the game. It makes them no, not do that combo on me. Don't do that combo on me. And that's basically what this guy does. He does the same thing. He don't like it when people are doing combos, and that's basically the main point of the game to do it. MK3 did the same thing. Did it not? If you are in work, come fun, Mike. You never were because you can't run into a computer and do your combo because they do it to you. Why you think there were characters that were missing from MK3, the actual original MK3? They had to add it in Trilogy. Raiden, if I do his flying move, that, and jump across the screen, and they throw, let's say, a Scorpion shoots out his spear, then I can jump over it and hit him with my combo. That's why Raiden was so great in Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I actually liked to play with him in that game. And Noob Saibot was technically the person you had to pick that beat the game easily. Who else? Rain is a good one. If you hit them with the lightning, then shoot his orb ball, do the roundhouse kick and uppercut. That's all you gotta do. And it's kind of sad you sitting here saying that it's bad for people to do combos on characters in the game. And that's not bad because you're learning the character's moves, learning the character's special attacks, all of that. And that's all you have to do. But you're not learning nothing if you calling someone dumb, calling someone a shield, a stand because they support Mortal Kombat, and you and you sit here trying to destroy it. And technically, that's what he's doing. Because that's all he's doing. All these Mortal Kombat videos. He's saying he's an MK fan. He really is not. And you guys got to see it yourself. He's not a fan of Mortal Kombat. He never was. Total MK, yeah, you're an obsessed Mortal Kombat fan, but you hate the fact because you can't get no interview with them. That's the only problem why he's hating on Mortal Kombat today. That's why. But Fate, just a fake Mortal Kombat fan. He never was a real fan of the series. He never was. And technically, that's the whole point of the drama. And after the live stream with Skilllander and Mike Hollow was on the live stream, I ain't seen this one before. I was like, I never saw this one. And I was like, oh, I didn't know he did one with him. But it was funny. It was funny. So anyway, guys. So that's basically the drama of Fate Fight or Die Enemies. What is going on right now? He's trying to destroy the Mortal Kombat series, trying to tell people not to play the game. That's technically what he's trying to do. He doesn't like that people are still playing the game because still people playing this game. Same with MK11. And he wants this series to be like MK3, but it can never be like that ever again because I wouldn't want to go back to a fighting game that basically you can't do nothing to the computer unless you have a character that can outsmart the computer. Just like I said with Raiden, Raiden is the best player to use in Mortal Kombat Trilogy. So, who else? Oh, I can't forget about Ermac. If you do his his telekinesis slam, they can't do anything. Easily beat the computer easily with that. And let's see, Noob Saibot. Yeah, I think it's Noob Saibot, Rain. Oh, you can't forget about the cyborgs, Sector or Cyborg Smoke or Cyrax. I like using Cyrax because if I catch them with the net, then I can do an easily good combo with them. So yeah, Cyrax is another one. But yeah, that's the truth. Like these, he wants the game to be like that game. But I would never want to go back to that. Never would. So basically, that's basically it for this video. That's pretty much all my notes here about what Fate is actually doing. He's still doing this bullshit right now. Still making more videos, trying to tell people not to play Mortal Kombat 1. And he just keeps doing the same shit, keep lying about everything he's saying because he's lying every time he talks. Because everything he says is a lie. He always does. Then when somebody finally tell you straight up, you gotta go make almost 10 videos, Mike, about the same shit that you keep saying over and over in your fucking head because you're losing your mind over Mortal Kombat. It's just sad. So that's basically it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share what you guys think of this Fate Bio Die Enemies drama. Probably not making a video about this guy no more. Maybe when something else crazy will happen, and you never know. Maybe after this, there might be some more bullshit happening, and I probably will talk about it again. But it's just funny because it's just ridiculous. I mean, like, they asking you a direct question and you won't answer the question. And then it was a yes or no question. Don't even want to answer it. So yeah, even so, yeah, Skillender called him stupid and dumb and all that shit. But like, I mean, like that is kind of dumb if you're not answering the question, right? Is that is kind of stupid. If I'm going to answer you a straight question, that's what you're supposed to do, not ignore it. You make up a perception, Mike. Perception, Mike. It ain't a perception. Just answer the question. It was just funny. It was funny. Like I said, it was so funny. So I might watch it again because that crap had me laughing. I was busting out laughing. Like I said, if go watch that. It's Skillender. I think it's Skillender Extra, and he's talking about Fate, talking to Fate. Yeah, it was just crazy. I know Skillender's kind of more of a acts like a ninja in some cases because that's what he acts like. I guess he's Sub Zero, but it was funny. It was funny. So see you guys next time, and peace.